Factoring polynomial using common monomial factor. So we have here an example number 1, 3a plus 6ab. So we are going to find the common of these two terms. So we have here 3a and 6ab. So first we will have the 3 and 6. So what is their common? Yes, got it right. You have there 3. And then next we will have the variable a. So is there any common? Yes, because they have both a. So we are going to use a. How about b? Is it common in both terms? Okay, no. So we are not going to use b. So this time, we are going to divide 3a plus 6ab to 3a. And then we're going to put that one in the parentheses. So 3a divided by 3a, that is, very good, 1. Copy the sign, which is plus. So 6ab divided by 3a. Very good. We have 2b. So that is our answer. 3a quantity 1 plus 2b. To check, you're just going to multiply 3a to the numbers in the parentheses. So 3a times 1, that is 3a. 3a times 2b, that is 6ab. Okay? So next example, we have 12x squared plus 6xy. So the same steps, we're going to find our common. First, we will have 12 and 6. The common is 6. Very good. The next one is we have x squared and x. So when we have variable, you can use the smallest exponent. So since we have x, we're going to use that one. Are we going to have y as our common? No, because in first term, we don't have the y. So let's continue. 12x squared divided by 6x, that is 2x. Very good. Then copy 6xy divided by 6x. Right. That is y. So that is our answer. We have 6x quantity 2x plus y. That is our factor. Down to our next example. We have 5a to the power of 4 plus 10a to the power of 3b minus 15 squared b squared. So we will find their common monomial. We have 5, 10, and 15. What is their common? Very good. We have 5. Next is for the variable. We have a to the power of 4, a cubed, and a squared. So in variable, we're just going to use the smallest variable, which is we have a squared. Okay, so we're not going to have b anymore because in the first term, we don't have b there. So let's proceed to division. 5a to the power of 4 divided by 5a squared, that is a squared. Very good. Copy. We have 10 to the power of 3b divided by 5a squared, that is 2ab. Last one is negative 15a squared b squared divided by 5a squared, that is 3b squared. So our answer is 5a squared quantity a squared plus 2ab minus 3b. Okay, down to the last number, we have 9a cubed x squared minus 12a to the power of 4 x squared minus 15a squared x. So we are going to find their common. So let's have 9, 12, and 15. What is their common? Very good. We have 3. And then for our a, we have a cubed, a to the power of 4, and a squared. So we're going to use the smallest. So we have there a squared. And then in our x, the same thing, we're going to use the smallest. So the smallest here is x only. So our common is 3a squared x. Then let's do the parentheses. So 9a cubed x squared divided by 3a squared x. So that is 3a x. And then minus, we have 12a to the power of 4 x squared divided by 3a squared x. That is 4a squared x. And copy. And then the last one, we have there 15a squared x divided by 3a squared x. That is very good. We have 5. So our answer is 3a squared x quantity 3ax minus 4a squared x minus 5. Factoring polynomials using special factoring. So example number 1, that is the sum of two cubes. Okay. First thing to do is to make two parentheses. A small parenthesis and a bigger one. Okay. Let's start with the smaller parentheses. So we are going to have the cube root of x cubed. So what is the cube root of x cubed? That is, very good, x. And then copy the sign, which is plus. Next is cube root of 27. Very good, 3. Why 3? 3 times 3, that is 9. Then times 3, that is 27. Next is we're going to proceed with the bigger parentheses. So first is we're just going to square the first term. So x. So we're going to square x, that is x squared. Next is we are going to multiply 3 and x. So we will have 3x. What will be the sign? So the sign is the opposite of in the first parentheses. So we have here plus, so we're going to use here minus. Okay? And then the last one is you're going to square the last term in the first parentheses, which is 3. So 3 squared, that is 9. What will be the sign? You're just going to have positive. It's always positive. Okay? So the factor is x plus 3, quantity x squared minus 3x plus 9. We have example number 2. 8x cubed plus 64. So we can use two steps here, which is the first one is common monomial factor, and then the next one is special factoring. So we are going to have common monomial factor first, since 8 and 64 has common monomial. So we can have 8x cubed plus 8. So that is now our new polynomial. So since you can see there x cubed plus 8, that is the sum of two cubes. So we are going to have now the special factoring. So just copy 8 and then make two parentheses again, the small and the bigger one. So we will have cube root of x cubed, that is x. And then copy the sign, cube root of 8, that is 2. Next step, we are going to square this one, the first term. So we have x squared. And then the reciprocal of this plus is minus. And then multiply 2 times x, that is 2x. And then squared the last term. So we have 2 squared, that is 4. So always positive. So our factor now is 8 quantity x plus 2, quantity x squared minus 2x plus 4. Okay? We will have our third example. We have there a cube minus 1. So that is the difference of two cubes. So the same as what we did in the sum of two cubes, we are going also to have the two parentheses. So cube root of a cube, that is a, and then copy, and then cube root of 1, that is 1. Next is square root of a, that is a squared, and then the reciprocal of minus, that is plus, and then 1 times a, that is a, and then square root of 1, that is 1. So our answer is a minus 1, a squared plus a plus 1. So next example, we have there x cubed plus 1. So this time this is a the sum of two cubes again. So make two parentheses. So cube root of x cubed, that is x, cube root of 1, that is 1. So copy. So x squared, that is x squared. 1 times x, that is x. And then 1 squared, that is 1. So our answer is quantity x plus 1, quantity x squared minus x plus 1. Example number 5. We have here the difference of two squares. So remember, in difference of two squares, you're going also to use the two parentheses. But this time, you will always put positive or plus and then minus in each. So you're just going to square root this one. 4x squared, square root of 4x squared, that is 2x. So you're going to put 2x, and then here is 2x also. Because 2x times 2x, that is 4x squared. And then 9y6, so the same thing, you're going to square root. So you have there 3y3. And on the other side, you have 3y to the power of 3. So our answer is 2x plus 3y cubed, and then 2x minus 3y cubed. So always remember that in difference of two squares, that is always plus and minus. Okay? Okay. Factoring polynomials using perfect square trinomial. So when we say perfect square trinomial, the factors are identical or same. Okay? So the given polynomial must be in the form of a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay? So we have here an example of x squared minus 10x plus 25. So since we have a same factor, so we can only use one parenthesis. So how to factor this one? So we have there just square root the first term and the last term. Just square root the first term and the last term. So square root of x squared, that is x. And then square root of 25, that is 5. And then just copy the sign here. So you will have x minus 5. So we said earlier that we're going to have same. So it should be 2. But when we have same factors, we can use squared. Okay, so our factor is x minus 5 squared. Another example. We have here a squared plus 4a plus 4. So the same thing, we're going to square root this one. Square root of a squared, that is a, and then square root of 4, that is 2. And then copy, so we have there, and then squared. That's it. Next example, we have w squared minus 6w plus 9. So same process. Square root of w squared, that is w, and then square root of 9, that is 3, and then copy. So, and then, since we have perfect square trinomial, so we were going to use squared. Another example. We have x squared plus 4xy plus 4y squared. Same process. Square root of x squared, that is x. Square root of 4y squared, that is 2y. Then copy, we have plus, and then root squared. Our answer is x plus 2y squared. Very easy only. Our last example for perfect square trinomial. We have there 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. So we have there, parenthesis, square root of 9x squared, that is 3x. Square root of 4, that is 2. Then copy, and then squared. So our answer is 3x minus 2 squared. Our last method is factoring polynomial using general trinomial. So when we say general trinomial, that is a normal trinomial using grouping so that you can get the factor. So we have here an example of 3x squared plus 14x plus 8. So the first thing that we do is we're going to multiply the first term and the last term. So you have here 3x squared and 8. So 3x squared times 8, that is 24x squared. So we are going to factor this out, and then our sum should be equal to 14x. Okay? The factor of this one should be the sum of 14x. So what are the factors of 24x squared? We can have 1x times 24x. We can also have the reciprocal of this, 24x times 1x, or you can also have 2x times 12x. Okay, another, we can have 6x times 4x. We can have 8x times 3x. So we're going to find, if we're going to add both of the factors, it should be 14x. So that is what we're going to use. So 1x plus 24x, that is 25x. So 2x times 12x, that is 14x. So we got it correct. So we're going to proceed. Maybe there are others also. So 6x plus 4x, that is 10x. So wrong. Then we have 8x plus 3x, that is 11x. So we have 2x and 4x. So we are going to use these factors. So the next step is we are going to do groupings now. So we are using two parentheses. So you have there, copy 3x squared, and then put already your values. So you have there 2x plus 12x. Any of them you can put on the, which side do you want? So I will put here the plus 12x. And then here is 2x plus 8. Okay, so you have already the groups. So the next thing to do is you're going to use common monomial factor. So here we have the common monomial factor of 3x. So 3x, then we have x plus 4. So plus, here on the other side, we have the common monomial factor of 2. So 2, we have x plus 4. So as you can see, there is common there, which is the x plus 4. So we are going to group again. So we have the 3x plus 2. So this will be the pair, the outer sides. And then the other one is the common, which is x plus 4. So our answer is 3x plus 2, x plus 4. Okay? Down to our last example for general trinomial, we have here 25x squared plus 20x plus 4. So the same thing, we're going to have first the first term and the last term multiply. So 25x squared times 4, that is 100x squared. So we are going to factor 100x squared so that we can get the middle term. So we have there, it can be 50x times 2x, or 2x times 50x. Then we can also have 1x times 100x, or x times 100x. And then we can also have 4x times 25x. Then we can also have 10x times 10x. So we are going to add this one, and it should be, our answer is 20x. Okay, the factor that we're going to use should have the answer of 20x if we're going to add. So 10x plus 2x, that is 72x. 1 plus 100x, that is 101x. So 4x plus 25x, that is 25x. And then we will have 10x plus 10x, that is 20x. So we are going to use this one. So we have 25x squared plus 10x plus 10x plus 4. So let's do grouping. So we're going to group this one like that. And then next is do the common monomial factor. So we're going to have this first. So we have 5x as our common monomial. Then we will get 5x plus 2. Then this one we will have 2 5x plus 2. So we have common already. So we are going to use 5x plus 2 and then 5x plus 2. Or you can also have, it's the same as 5x plus 2 squared. Okay? Sorry, my phone is low bat, so the stops. The flash